Everybody thinks they took the red pill. Everybody thinks the other side is still in the matrix. What if I told you both pills were made in the same factory? Here's the trick nobody talks about. Red pill used to be a movie reference. Now it's a political identity. Conservative creators say, take the red pill, wake up to what the left is doing. Progressive creators say, take the red pill, wake up to what the right is doing. Both sides use the same language. Both sides say they're Morpheus. Both sides say the other side is asleep. But here's the question neither side wants you to ask. Who's selling the pills? Because in the Matrix, Morpheus wasn't running a subscription service. The real world does, on both sides, and the people selling the hardest are the ones who need you scared the most. Because scared people don't comparison shop. Scared people click, share, donate, and subscribe. The pill isn't free, it never was. Now here's where the machine comes in. In 2018, MIT researchers published the largest study ever conducted on how information spreads online. What they found should terrify you. False information spreads 6 times faster than true information on social media. Not because people are gullible, because the algorithms are designed to amplify what makes you react, and nothing makes you react faster than fear. The algorithm doesn't have a political party, it has a business model, and that business model is rage. Your feed isn't showing you the truth, it's showing you whatever keeps you scrolling, and the grifters figured that out before you did. They don't need to find you, the algorithm delivers you to them. Your feed isn't showing you the truth, it's showing you whatever keeps you scrolling, and the grifters figured that out before you did. They don't need to find you, the algorithm delivers you to them. Think about that. You didn't choose your Morpheus, the code chose him for you. Follow the money. During the Dominion lawsuit, internal messages showed hosts privately called claims ludicrous while pushing them on air. They kept pushing the story, because when they didn't, when one anchor fact-checked the claims live, ratings dropped. Viewers left for competitors who told them what they wanted to hear. Fox settled for $787 million. That's not an opinion about what happened, that's a check that was written. But it's not just one side. Left-wing media figures have been caught inflating stories, stripping context, and manufacturing outrage for clicks. A progressive commentator shares a video edited to remove the first 30 seconds, the 30 seconds that change the entire meaning. A liberal news site runs a headline designed to terrify and buries the correction 3 days later on page 6 when nobody's watching. The business model is identical on both sides. Find what scares your audience, amplify it, monetize the fear. But here's the question nobody's asking. Who's funding them? Because a grifter with a podcast doesn't build a media empire on Patreon donations alone. Somebody is writing bigger checks. Somebody is bankrolling the think tanks that produce the talking points. Somebody is financing the PACs that run the ads that tell you your vote doesn't even matter. Why bother? The system is rigged anyway. Stay home. It's the oldest play in the book. Divide and conquer. Get the left and the right screaming at each other in their own corners, on their own platforms, in their own feeds, consuming their own version of reality. And nobody notices who's sitting above the whole thing, writing the checks, keeping the machine running. And the grifters, they know exactly what they're doing. They've seen the private data, they've read the internal messages, they know the claims are false, they said so themselves, in texts, in emails, behind closed doors, and then they walked on camera and said the opposite. Because the check cleared, they sold their soul for the dollar, period. There's a reason Scripture warned us about this thousands of years ago. 1 Timothy 6:10, for the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. That's what they're willing to become. And here's what the dollar buys them. It's not just a bank account, the money gets them status, the status gets them class, the class gets them access, and the access, that gets them a seat at the table with the well-off and well-connected, the same people writing the checks in the first place. That's the circle. The powerful fund the grifter. The grifter divides the people. The division protects the powerful. And the grifter gets rewarded with a ticket into the room. Book deals, speaking fees, board seats, consulting contracts, a whole new tax bracket, and a social circle that wouldn't have looked at them twice before they started lying for a living. They didn't just sell out for money, they sold out for proximity to power. The money was the down payment. The real currency is the seat at the table. And the price of that seat? You, your trust, your fear, your family arguing at Thanksgiving over something a grifter said on camera that they privately laughed about over dinner with the people who paid them to say it. The grifter cares if you're engaged, the person funding the grifter. They care that you're divided. As long as you're fighting each other, you'll never come for them. Now here's what that costs in real life. In 2021, a peer-reviewed study estimated that COVID vaccine misinformation contributed to approximately 200,000 preventable deaths in the United States between January and September of that year alone. 200,000 people. 200,000 people. These weren't people who didn't care about their health. They were people who were scared. They'd been told by people they trusted, media figures, influencers, politicians, even some doctors with book deals, that the vaccine was dangerous, that it was rushed, that they weren't telling you the full story. Some of those people were grandparents who watched a video a friend shared on Facebook. Some were young parents who just wanted to protect their kids. Some were veterans who'd been taught to distrust institutions. And a grifter with a podcast exploited that distrust for $40,000 a month in Patreon revenue. The person who shared the video isn't the villain. The person who made the video, knowing it was misleading, and cashed the check, that's the villain. That's the part that matters. The grifter doesn't pay the price. Your uncle who shared the post because he loves his family, he pays the price. The grifter moved on to the next merch drop. Someone's grandmother is gone. Here's the part that's going to make both sides uncomfortable. The playbook is identical. Every single tactic. Scare them. Name the enemy. Claim persecution. Scare them. Right says they're coming for your guns, your faith, your children. Left says democracy is ending, fascism is here, we have days left. Name the enemy. Right says radical left, deep state, elites. Left says MAGA, Christian nationalists, billionaires. Claim persecution. Right says big tech is silencing us. Left says disinformation is being weaponized against us. Monetize the fear. Both say the exact same thing. Donate to fight back. Buy the book. Join the movement. Dismiss all criticism. Right says fake news. Left says right-wing talking point. Same language, same structure, same revenue model, different logos. And here's what should chill you. You're consuming all of this in your own corner. Your feed, your algorithm, your creators, your echo chamber. And across town, someone with the opposite feed is doing the exact same thing, consuming the exact same playbook in a different color. Neither of you is talking to each other. Both of you think the other one is brainwashed. And the grifters on both sides, they're laughing, not at one side, at all of us. Because as long as you're in your corner and they're in theirs, nobody's comparing notes. Nobody's saying, wait, your guy said the same thing mine did, word for word. That's the divide and conquer working exactly as designed. You already knew the other side does this. The hard question is whether you can see it when your side does it. Because the grifter on your team is counting on the fact that you won't look, that your loyalty will override your judgment. The machine is the same, the code is the same, the only thing that changes is the color of the pill. And somewhere above both pills, someone is counting money and laughing at every single one of us. So how do you spot it? 5 questions. Ask them every single time. 1. Who profits if I believe this? If someone's telling you to be afraid, who benefits financially from your fear? Is there a donation link, a subscription, a product? Follow the money, always. 2. Am I being informed or activated? Real journalism gives you information and lets you decide. Grifters give you emotion and tell you what to do with it. If the content is designed to make you feel something before you think anything, that's activation, not information. 3. Would I share this if it came from the other side? If a right-wing figure said this exact thing, would you call it manipulation? If a left-wing outlet ran this same headline, would you call it fear-mongering? If the answer changes based on who said it, that's your bias talking, not your judgment. 4. What's missing? Every story has context that was left out. What happened before the clip started? What does the full quote say? What did the correction say 3 days later? The grifter's most powerful tool isn't the lie, it's the edit. 5. Is this person ever wrong? Legitimate sources correct themselves. Grifters never do. If someone has been making predictions and claims for years and has never once said, I got that wrong, they're not an analyst, they're a performer. You can't control the algorithm, you can't stop the grifters, but you can stop being the product. And it starts with 5 questions you ask before you hit share. You've seen who's lying to you, you've seen who's paying them, you've seen the price, but here's a scarier question. What happens when the government they're lying about just stops this Friday?